Radio Raheem here with the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. May 5th is fast approaching. Everything is settled. The fight is a go. Talk to me about getting this fight together. It seemed like everybody knew the rematch would happen, but the details of the rematch, working out with Tom Loeffler and whatnot, how did that go, and what is the ultimate resolve? What's the deal now?
Well, obviously the deal is finalized. I'm not gonna reveal what exactly the numbers were or anything like that. But let's just put it this way: both parties were extremely happy, and this is what we promised. People once again didn't think that this fight would take place again so fast. And so I'm really proud that we were able to work something out with Tom Loeffler. He's a nice guy, great to work with, and we're looking forward to making this promotion successful once again.
One thing that people were hesitant to talk about at the first fight was the rematch clause. Obviously, there was one. It worked out. Everybody wants to see this fight again. But now, being that the first fight was technically a draw, do you see this as a trilogy at least? I mean, will all things be settled in this fight, or are we looking at a third fight? Is there a rematch clause for this one?
Well, I'm pretty sure that whoever loses this fight is going to want a rematch. Another shot, another chance. I don't see any type of scenario taking place where it's going to impede us to not make a trilogy. I mean, let's say Triple G knocks out Canelo in the first round. Well, we can argue that he was cold, and Canelo deserves another shot. Because the third time around he'll be warm, and he'll what I'm saying. So, and even if the fight goes the distance once again, or Canelo knocks out Triple G in the 10th round, it calls for another one. So, just any type of scenario. I mean, we can make a trilogy. That's the beauty about these styles that Triple G has and Canelo have, is that we're guaranteed to deliver a great fight. There's nothing. I mean, there's just no way around it. Canelo's a power puncher. He has to prove something. Triple G's a power puncher. He has to prove something. Look, they want to please their fans. They want to give us a great fight, and both guys understand that. And so, there's this fight has all the ingredients to become one of those classic fights once again.
A lot of people predicted a knockout the first time, that Triple G was going to knock Canelo out. Canelo put on a fantastic boxing performance. You, in your day, were not just a great boxer, but you were an aggressive fighter. You were come forward, like you initiated the action and whatnot. So controversial decisions are nothing new in boxing. People have their difference of opinion. But when you sit down with Canelo, and you've said that you talked to him in training camp, you're something of a mentor to him, have you spoken to him at all about the kind of changes that might be necessary in this fight for a more definitive win, if a win is to come?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you're in a close fight, there's a close decision. It's a great battle back and forth. The fight can go either way. It can go either way. And this fight was a draw. This fight could have gone to Canelo. It could have gone to Triple G. I don't think anybody would have had or make an argument, which way it went. What really tainted this fight was Adeline Bird, who gave, I believe, Canelo 118, 110, which obviously, makes people wonder, blame the promoter. I don't know how many death threats I received.
But to that point, I mean, he's your fighter. I don't expect you to say that he lost, but I don't hear a lot of people arguing necessarily that he won. Right. And my point about engaging fights, like you fought Mayweather, so did Canelo. Right. And you guys had the criticism that he ran and whatnot. I don't think Canelo ran. That's not what I'm suggesting. Right. But to not initiate action and to fight off the back foot and whatnot, I think it's hard to take a title from the champion.
No, of course. I think this time around, the adjustments that Canelo will make. He will be able to press the action. He knows that Triple G can't hurt him. He knows that Triple G is vulnerable to the body. You know, Canelo will make quite a few adjustments and have a different strategy. And with Triple G, I don't think he can change anything. I think Triple G is just going to come forward once again, maybe possibly throw more punches, more pressure, but I think that falls into Canelo's hands. And yes, Canelo does have something to prove, as does Triple G. Therefore, I believe we'll get a great fight.
You experienced this in your time, and I say again that you were an aggressive fighter, an excellent boxer, but the Mexican fans are very unforgiving. They are very demanding of so-called Mexican style. Having spoken to Canelo, knowing what the aftermath of this fight was, did he have any reaction to how people criticizing him for not standing in the middle of the ring toe-to-toe and this kind of thing? And how did you respond to that in your day?
Well, I mean, I never had to respond to it, except when I fought Trinidad. I was boxing him just a bit because I was weary of his punching power, you know. But when I found out that he didn't have really much power, you know, I would stay in front of him and box him on my toes in front of him. But Canelo, look, Canelo demonstrated his boxing abilities. You know, he didn't run. He just boxed beautifully, side to side. But certain fans don't like that. Certain fans want to see you go out with your shield. And that's what I believe we're going to see this time around. Canelo, you know, he doesn't want to hear those critics. He doesn't want to, you know, he wants to prove them wrong. Why not? The only way you can prove them wrong is by fighting hard and going out there and proving to them that hey, you are the better fighter, you are the stronger fighter, you do want to go out there and put on a great show. So Canelo's understanding that, and therefore that's why I believe this time around this fight will be nothing but action.
Well, I'm going to let you go, Oscar, because we've both got things to do. But if I could just put your... Let's say you had to put your Lamborghini on it, that beautiful candy apple red one. What would your prediction be for the outcome of this fight?
Canelo by late knockout.
Radio Raheem with the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, putting his Lamborghini on the line with me. Canelo by late knockout. It's a pleasure to talk to you, man. Always. Thank you. Radio Raheem with the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.